U General Secretary ka seng BJP ka jala Meghalaya ba wan ket bok poshna uloong ba ka jing yakan at ka badangshan Halor ka jing bom ai jing bian banyai procession di ki pai Kristan hanong ba Delhi omdei ban ngau tho ba kala kum ka jing Pynkheiñ ya ka hok Laitluid jong ki Niam kini ki jing kren jong u kilami adin ka jing sha kan tho persha na ki babon ki liang kan thop na ka balang Catholic ka bala ong ba ka ni ka jing le ka dei ka bas ngau kan diet but omdan nong rem hadin ba Shym la ai jing bit sa te ki banyai procession ha kasngi ublei ka bade kasngi buram slat lai ha kani ka nong ba kari uba posh na la panshai ba kari ti sin sha kari India ka yai beteng ban pane ya ka hok ban bot ban ngej ya kanu kanu nyam at ba ya ka rai jong ki bor pan yai omdei ban pan ya dei satya bar ki kam nyau be anya ki nyam ulakan tui ki pai ba ban Shym ya kani ka jingja ha kar kom ka badei ban kya na ka ba pelong ya ka mat san pathe ya ka.
See, if you look at the National Herald case, it did not happen just today. It started off with a complaint, right? So I'm sure anything where there is a complaint, it will transpire to its logical end. So National Herald case is one thing which the complaint started in 2012. So the case went on, and now material facts has brought to it where it stands today. So I'm sure what you're trying to put is that like if there's anything against, it should be brought to the public. No, I'll not say that we have failed, but we are waiting. If you look at, when it comes to the allegation of coal also, we have set up a fact-finding committee which is still working. Now time has been extended, I think, so the fact-finding committee on illegal coal. So we are working on it. See, we do take up the issues which have come to our fore. We do take up issues. We get representations and we work on those representations accordingly. But again, like I've said, it should come. It should come forward. Then only we can look at actions to be taken.
State BJP.
Actually, I will not be able to comment much on what has happened in Delhi because that is a different law and institution. But yes, was that singled out only for a Catholic religious
Palm
person?
Sundays mainly.
No, because I think so. If you look, what we read on the 12th, the 13th was Palm Sunday, and on the 12th, even another procession, religious procession of another religion, was denied permission. So I don't think so. That's an issue there to look at. That's denying permission for something which the government has put out. Maybe the law enforcing agencies have put off their point to deny the permission. So that should not be looked out as something like infringement of religious rights. We are free to practice the faith which we want. No, in Delhi also they're free. I think people go to church. Palm Sunday was celebrated in Delhi, Madhya Pradesh, as we can see everywhere. It was celebrated with fervor and with piousness. And there's nothing. The only thing is that if I'm not mistaken, because I did not go through, they were denied to walk a procession from a particular church to the other, but they were not denied permission to worship within the compound. Because I see that is law and order situation. So how should we comment on something which Delhi police is taking up? So we are not supposed to comment on anything because unless until if it has been singled out to a particular religion, then we'll say that is infringement of rights. But I think so. Just prior to that, there was on the 12th was supposed to be Hanuman Jayanti. So I think so. A permission was denied in Delhi for for those groups to walk a procession for that Hanuman Jayanti. So I don't. I will not, because I have not heard what statement our MP has made, Saling Sangmaji. But yes, like I've told you from earlier, see right now, especially the Congress leadership is trying to divert the attention of the people of the country from its basic, the National Herald case which is there. So there's nothing as there's nothing as a major persecution which is happening. I don't know what data he has brought up. As far as what we can understand, things are going fine. If you look at the Waqf amendment, which the country, the parliament has passed, it has got the nod of the president, it has gone through the due process of the law, and it is not that it has been objected by most of them. If you look at right now, I think so the matter is up on the Supreme Court. There are many Muslim organizations also which is supporting the amendment. So I don't look at we're not supposed to single out on on somebody opposing it. There's also another section from the same community which is accepting it. So let the law take its own course. I'm sure now it's there in the Supreme Court. So how will the court deal with it? That is up to the court to see. We have nothing to comment on that. And as far as MP is concerned, I would like to ask him a question that, what he has to say about the National Herald case, disintegrating AGL. And the National Herald, a newspaper which was closed down because it had a loan, and a political party giving zero interest loan of approximately 90 crores, which, if you look at the Representation of People's Act 1951, it does not allow a political party to enter into commercial business within a private entity, which the Congress has done so. So I would like to ask him a question. What does he has to say on this particular issue? As a party that follows the Gandhian principles of truth is now seen to have been caught between the devil and the deep sea. They cannot fool the people of India anymore by diverting attention through dharnas and condemnations of all sorts, because its topmost leadership now has been charged, cheated under PMLA. So I'm sure everybody knows the famous National Herald case. It's a very landmark legal battle which is going on, and their leader, Srimati Sonia Gandhi, and the current leader of the opposition, Sri Rahul Gandhi, has been named as the topmost accused, amongst others. So now you can see that there's a money trail and various transactions which has been established by documentary evidence. So we, the people of Meghalaya, would like to put a question to the Congress party, that is it not true that the Congress and corruption is synonymous? Now that the facts are in the open, the way the AGL was through fraudulent means. How was AGL acquired by Young India Private Limited, which was a company, which was a company formed just in the year 2012, if I'm not mistaken. And the major shareholders of the company, 76% stake of that company is owned none other by Sonia Gandhi ji and Rahul Gandhi. So now it is out in the open that how the properties of that was owned by AGL now gets converted to a firm, a private firm, which is owned by one particular family. Because AGL, if you look at the history of AGL, when the National Herald, you see the National Herald newspaper was established most probably in the year 1937. The purpose of that newspaper was to instill the minds of freedom fighting, which happened during those years. And approximately 5,000 freedom fighters were shareholders in AGL. So how can now, it's kind of a fraud which has happened to the shareholders. And I'm sure, if you go through the readings, that there's a fraud which is being committed, that how the shareholders have been duped, and now that entire property worth thousands and thousands, approximately 5,000 crores, 5,000 worth of public property now is being owned by a private entity owned by one family having 76% stake in it. So this is what we want to ask the Congress party, that what else do they have now to tell to the people, especially of our state, when they bring up various numerous kind of agitations or maybe condemnations on small issues. But this is what a major issue is all about. They're trying to divert the minds of the people. But this is where we have to concentrate. So that is what we want to tell the people of Meghalaya, that the Congress party has to answer to these key questions which we as a party, the Bharatiya Janata Party, put to them. People should be, people are the they are the spectators. They should see what's going on. They should follow up the National Herald case, and I'm sure after the ED has charge sheeted them. So now we urge upon the Congress leadership to stop these this cheap rhetorics, and allow the law of the land to take the case to where it reaches. It should reach a logical end, so that justice to the shareholders, the original shareholders of VGL, is given and not denied.